Hi, I'm Aaron Backay, and today I want to talk about discipleship found in green beans. Recently, my family purchased my childhood home, and we inherited more space, more land, more responsibility. Our property now includes rows of perennial beds, a sprawling lawn, and a sizable vegetable garden. Many evenings after work, I find myself tending to one of these areas, and this time, the task of the evening was picking the last green beans of the season. And as usual, my 2-year-old son Bo wanted to join. Bo is a helper by nature. In the kitchen, he cracks eggs with plenty of shells, and he whisks them with plenty of shells. And if I'm carrying something heavy, he's right there with a hand on the load, eager to share in my work. And that night, when I put on my muddy shoes and he rushed to get his boots, and he followed me outside. And we walked hand in hand to the garden. I lifted him over the fence, and he thanked me with a cheerful, "Thank you, Dada." And then he waited eagerly for his roll. And Bo doesn't yet have the dexterity to pick green beans, so I bent down, I searched the vines, and I carefully pulled off each bean. I handed them to Bo, and with delight, he dropped them into our bucket. Over and over, I picked, he plopped, and each time accompanied by his joyful "Thank you, Dada." And it struck me, in the rhythm of that simple moment, how much this mirrors our walk with God. Bo had no claim to the garden. He hadn't purchased the land. He hadn't prepared the soil. He hadn't planted the seeds, watered, weeded, kept the critters out. And the fruit we were harvesting had grown through others' work, not his. And yet, it was my joy to have him with me, sharing in the process in the only way that he could, which was receiving what I placed in his hand and putting it in the basket. That's a wonderful picture of discipleship. We often act as if we're the ones who own and maintain and produce the fruit of our lives, but the truth is, we are Bo in this illustration. The Father has done the work, the planting, the cultivating, and the producing, and He invites us into His garden, not because He needs our help, but because He delights in our presence. Our role is not to create fruit apart from Him, but to remain with Him, receiving what He gives and joyfully offering it back for His purposes. I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing, says Jesus in John 15. The Father's greatest joy is not in how perfectly we contribute to His kingdom, but in having us near, walking in step with Him, ready to place the green beans He gives us into His basket with joy.